Brooke Wagner is a music therapist at the Pediatric Intensive Care Unit at St. Vincent Healthcare. And Brooke, hey, great to have you here in studio.
Thank you for having me.
This is the Call for Kids Radiothon, and it's actually our friends at the country station down the hall that are doing this, but we want to support everything that they're doing because this is a big deal. It's a big deal to have a facility like this in Montana so kids don't have to fly out of state.
Mm-hmm, for sure. Yeah, we're able to keep kids close to home that would normally have to be sent to Denver or Salt Lake, so we're really thankful to have our PICU.
You can text KIDS to 32037 if you want to, or go to svhkids.org to find out more information or to support what they're doing. But just talk about what it's like being a music therapist. I know we got to see you play some music with the kids a couple years ago when I toured the Pediatric Intensive Care Unit, and it's just remarkable the impact that you can have on these kids who are going through just an unimaginably tough time.
Yeah, no, I listened to a surgeon talking earlier this morning, and part of me kind of thinks, well, gosh, I'm not doing, surgery. I'm not really saving lives. But what I am able to do with music therapy is I'm able to go into a room where a child is critically ill and give them a piece of childhood in that hospital room. I bring in my guitar. I have lots of instruments, drums, shakers, just anything, tambourines, anything you could think of. And I'm able to go in and bring something familiar to that environment, something that the kiddo would normally connect with in the outside world, and that's music. A lot of times it can be as simple as a lullaby. Sometimes the kids are too ill to really be able to participate too much with all the instruments. It's too overwhelming in our PICU. But even just going in with my guitar and singing kind of just a subdued version of their favorite song, sometimes parents will tell me, this is the first time I've seen my child smile since we've been here. And that to me, is of an utmost importance as well, just bringing that piece of themselves back to them in the hospital.
And I know you've even seen it with elderly folks that are suffering from memory loss, and that music can trigger memories the way that other things can't. So it's remarkable what you can do with music therapy. How do you not just absolutely break down in tears? How do you keep going and make them smile and keep playing the music? It's got to be, because there's got to be some really tough situations.
There definitely are. And I really credit the other staff at the hospital. We hold each other up. We have an amazing child life specialist, Maggie. We have incredible nurses in our PICU, and we all go in knowing that we're caring for these critically ill children, but we put our needs and our emotions to the side to really focus on the child. And then later we kind of process together and hold each other up. One of the things that I'm able to do is go in and make a heartbeat recording on a kiddo. If we know that they're probably going to pass away, a lot of times I'll go in and record their heartbeat. I have a stethoscope with a lapel mic in the tubing, and then we can create an original song for that family after the child passes away, that they now still have this little part of their child. And a lot of parents will come back, even a year later, months later, and say how important that is for them to still have that heartbeat from their child.
Wow, now you're going to make me cry live on the radio here. That is remarkable. And I know you get kids from all across Montana that will be there at the PICU, which is great because they don't have to be in Denver or Seattle, but they get the support of or Salt Lake City, but they'll get the support from the places like Salt Lake City. How important is it for them to be able to stay closer to home?
I think it's so important to the healing of the child. It's important because we need parents to be, at their best as they're trying to take care of their child. And if the parent is isolated in another city and they don't have the support of grandma, grandpa, aunts, uncles, cousins, friends, it's hard for that parent to take care of themselves, let alone their child. And so being able to be in a familiar city with family members and friends and familiar things around them, it's just huge for the overall healing of the whole family.
Well, and as a result, they could use your support to keep facilities like this here in Montana. Go to svhkids.org or text KIDS to 32037, or you can call 869-3669. Again, svhkids.org. Brooke Wagner, thanks for what you do for these kids.
Thank you so much.